Alright, we're back.
Station construction complete.
We still need
Station construction complete. We will comply.
9
By your command.
and 10.
Objective received. Initiating station construction.
Once this is done,
The collective is under attack. Unassimilated species engaged.
the level should be over 1. But we'll just have after we build the
The collective must grow. Assigning designations.
Now that the
Station
Tachyon
construction
nebulas are
complete.
secure, we can begin building the transwarp portal. It will take 3 assemblers working together to construct Technology 2702.
Initiating vessel construction.
right. We need another assembler.
Relocate to grid. Vessel construction complete. Relocate to grid. Acknowledged. Objective received. Activate all alcoves. Cease all movement.
Let's bring the tactical cubes to escort the assembler.
Unassimilated species engaged. Activate all alcoves.
These 3 go back.
We serve the collective.
I have these traveling at impulse speed escorting this assembler
The
to
collective is under attack.
the Tachyon Nebula.
Remodulate shields.
They can't ski. Species 8472 aren't even getting close to the Tachyon Nebula. Since we have 10 torpedo turrets. That's why I built torpedo turrets.
By your command.
I'm not sure if we actually need resources in order to build the Tachyon Nebula or not. But whatever.
Unassimilated species engaged. We will adapt. Activate all alcoves. Proceed by your command.
Yeah, because the
By
longer
your
weapon
command.
firing
Proceed.
kinda slowed.
We serve the collective.
Might as well lead
We
them into
will adapt.
torpedo turrets.
Proceed. Proceed. The collective must grow. By your command. The collective must grow. Proceed to sector. Unassimilated species engaged.
Another vessel to salvage. Soon I will be Grand Nagus.
Relocate to grid. Relocate to grid.
Good, the transwarp gate is building.
The way is clear. The portal has been opened. Now we must travel to the Delta Quadrant to convince Picard and the humans to assist us in destroying the Quantum Rift and Species 8472.
My fleet of ships has been traveling in the Delta Quadrant for almost a month now, with little hope of returning home. Recently, our sensors have detected tachyon particles, the same type of emissions which revealed the presence of the transwarp portal in the Alpha Quadrant. As we approach the source of the particles, I'm intrigued by the prospect of returning to the Alpha Quadrant, but I must admit a feeling of apprehension. I know the Borg must be nearby.
Captain Picard, there is a transwarp portal in the center of the Tachyon nebulas, and a single Borg ship is coming through.
Order the fleet to hold their fire until I give the word. This is Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Starship Enterprise. State your intentions.
Captain Picard, we have come to offer you a way back to the Alpha Quadrant.
The Borg Queen. How very generous, but my experience tells me the Borg do not behave altruistically towards other races.
A quantum rift has been opened in the Alpha Quadrant, and Species 8472 is attacking in force. The Borg do not have the resources to properly deal with the 8472 threat. It would be in both of our best interests to cooperate in their elimination.
Starfleet is not interested in eliminating anyone.
Species 8472 has already destroyed countless worlds in the Alpha Quadrant. They will not be reasoned with, and will not even communicate. Will you sit idly by and watch the destruction of your home?
Surely these few ships will make little difference.
Indeed. But perhaps Captain Jean-Luc Picard can convince Starfleet to cooperate with the Borg in driving Species 8472 out of the Alpha Quadrant. The Collective has always been a strong advocate of cooperation.
Cooperation? I doubt the many species you assimilated would see it that way. However, at the present time, I see no alternative. Lead us back to the Alpha Quadrant.
Alright. It looks like the Borg and the Federation must work together to destroy Species 8472. Let's see how it goes.
Perfection. What do biological life forms know of it? We have achieved perfection by assimilating countless species and adding their uniqueness to our own. The Borg have brought harmony where there was discord, unity where there was confusion, strength of will where there was only weakness. But now we find ourselves facing a species that resists assimilation. that resists perfection. Species 8472 represents the pinnacle of biological development and possesses capabilities beyond all others that we have encountered. In time, we will adapt and make them one with us. But that time is not now. While we remain here in the Alpha Quadrant, separated from the rest of the collective, we cannot defeat them alone. Their power is too great. And the discovery of an interdimensional rift between normal and fluidic space poses a great danger to the survival of the collective. It is for this reason I have entered into a temporary alliance with the Federation, represented by the one known as Jean-Luc Picard. Picard, we must first eliminate all of species 8472 in this system before we enter into the rift.
What? You said nothing about entering the rift when we made this alliance.
Consider the terms of our alliance altered. Our sensors reveal that there is some type of life form in fluidic space stabilizing the rift and keeping it open. We must destroy it if we are to seal the rift.
What will we do if the rift closes and we find ourselves trapped in fluidic space?
It matters not what happens to us. The survival of the collective is our goal. We are ensuring the survival of both of our species by closing that rift. I do know something of your kind, Picard. Is self-sacrifice not considered a worthy trait of your species?
What I don't need is a lecture from the Borg on the qualities of humanity. But I must agree, it is in both of our interests to stop species 8472 before they overrun the Alpha and Delta quadrants. But know this, after we destroy whatever is holding that rift open, I shall do everything in my power to bring my people home safely.
I would expect no less from an inferior biological life form. Let us now engage the enemy. Follow my lead.
Right, so Federation and Borg are now working together. Though I'm not really gonna use Federation ships all too much.
Make it so.
Now we need to keep the Enterprise safe as well, or
We will adapt.
otherwise it's game over.
Activate all alcoves. Negotiation is irrelevant.
Make it so. Status report.
Keep them behind
Mr. LaForge, reroute all auxiliary power to the engine.
here for safety.
Unassimilated species engaged. The collective is under attack.
All sections stand by.
I want to get money from these
Adjust
Federation ships.
Stand down, Lieutenant.
Run passive subroutines.
Sun green alert.
The collective must grow. Confirmed.
All sections report. Lay in a new course.
I got some for you here.